If you've ever seen a dachshund, you probably noticed their unique shape first. But right underneath that long body and short little legs is a dog perfectly willing to stand its ground against things 5 times its size. Many people call them sausage dogs or wiener dogs. These nicknames suggest a funny, lazy companion that just waddles around the house. However, the breed's actual name points to a much more intense history. In German, Dachshund literally translates to badger dog. Their famous silhouette was engineered for a very specific job in the German countryside. Those short legs and elongated bodies allowed them to slot perfectly into narrow underground tunnels to chase down badgers and other burrowing animals. This specialized hunting hardware dictates exactly how they behave in a modern home today. Because their ancestors spent generations working underground, modern dachshunds have an intense, instinctual drive to dig. If they aren't working away deep inside a hole in the backyard, they are likely trying to burrow into the blankets on your couch. They also possess a surprising amount of bravery. They have a loud, booming bark that sounds like it belongs to a much larger animal, and they often patrol the house as if they are a massive guard dog. Bringing a dachshund home means adopting a tiny, opinionated predator. Living peacefully with them requires understanding those old hunting instincts. A major part of the dachshund's character is a sharp intelligence paired with fierce independence. This traces back to their history. When a dog hunts alone deep in a badger den, it cannot wait for a human to tell it what to do. It has to make its own life or death decisions. Today, owners usually call this trait stubbornness. When you give a dachshund a command, they completely understand what you want, but they take a moment to evaluate whether they actually want to comply. Training requires short, fun sessions using lots of positive reinforcement and strict consistency rather than expecting instant obedience. Successful training is about successfully negotiating with a highly capable partner who likes to have things their way. This chart shows the energy requirements for a dachshund compared to a typical lapdog. While many people assume small dogs need very little exercise, a dachshund actually needs between 30 and 60 minutes of daily activity, like a solid walk or engaging scent games. If they don't get that physical and mental outlet, that pent-up energy quickly turns into bouts of excessive barking, restless, anxious pacing, and destructive behavior. They are also prone to rapid weight gain if kept inactive. Meeting their daily exercise quota is the foundation for a peaceful household. You have to treat them like the working breed they were built to be. That specialized, elongated body comes with a serious physiological risk. Dachshunds are highly susceptible to back problems, specifically intervertebral disc disease, or IVDD. This is a condition where the cushioning discs between the spinal vertebrae bulge or burst. The most common cause of spinal injury happens right in the living room. When a dachshund jumps down from a couch or a bed, all of that mechanical shock travels directly up their long spine the moment their front paws hit the floor. Protecting their back requires setting firm boundaries early on. You will need to install small ramps next to your furniture and teach them that jumping is absolutely and strictly off limits. It is also vital to monitor their diet closely. Even a single pound of extra body weight puts a catastrophic amount of excess load on their very fragile spine. Committing to those daily safety rules is the most important thing an owner can do to help their dog reach a healthy lifespan of 12 to 16 years. While caring for their skeleton requires strict rules, managing their exterior is surprisingly straightforward and easy to fit into most routines. The breed comes in 3 distinct coat variations: the classic smooth coat, the elegant long-haired, and the rugged wire-haired. The long-haired variety has an elegant coat that requires regular brushing to prevent dirt or tangles from building up near the ground. On the other end of the spectrum is the wire-haired dachshund. With its rugged texture and prominent facial hair, this variation requires only moderate grooming. While every dachshund needs the same physical safeguards, their different coat types offer flexible options depending on exactly how much time you want to spend with a brush. Because of their small physical footprint, they adapt incredibly well to apartments and smaller homes. At home, they form deep, loyal bonds with their owners. This loyalty can also make them territorial, meaning they might be vocal when strangers or other pets enter their space. They can be wonderful family dogs, but they strictly require environments where children are taught gentle handling to avoid injuring their backs. These dogs are not ideal for people seeking an instantly obedient or completely low-maintenance pet. Dachshunds are active, demanding roommates who require your direct engagement and respect. Managing a dachshund means overseeing a massive, brave working dog personality housed within a fragile frame. If you are willing to enforce physical boundaries and practice patient, consistent training, the result is profound loyalty and constant daily entertainment. The breed's legacy of success in high-level competitions, like these early wins in California, shows why they are a respected choice for the right owner. If you can appreciate their stubbornness and protect their spine, they are exceptionally rewarding companions. In the end, owning a dachshund simply means allowing a retired, tiny badger hunter to safely rule your living room.